the park. Then this man came up and said,
Well, to lick so me fabias.
and I said yes. And I was going to go, but Charlie stopped me.
Fuck this guy, he's a genocidal asshole with delusions of grandeur.
Oh, about so many Overclocked.
Right, let's shank this twat.
Once I figure out which recipe I need to use, that one. My plan worked. My plan worked. That was the plan to do all along. I'm sorry, but that was my plan. I understand you guys are probably pissed off. Well, you know, people will be pissed off because I won't have to grind this out at all. There you go. That was the plan, though. That's why I took out the test drive like 2 days ago, rather than when it was first available. I did part of the ground with the test drive, yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's not counting any of the kills, unfortunately, that I've already got in this. So, if I just show you my service record for the Polskis, turn off that, put it on that, and blink. There you go. 80.6% win rate. Now then, let me figure out how long it took me to actually do this, because I've got, the only way I'm going to actually be able to tell you, and this is only going to be an approximation, alright, is going on what I recall from this week, i.e. how long the streams went on for, and what I was doing during those streams, if you understand what I mean. For example, I didn't necessarily just play War Thunder this week, I was playing other games, and I switched between the games at various points. And as far as the grind went, basically everything from from Sunday was dedicated towards getting the IS-7. Sunday was the 5th of August. So if I go back and we have a look. So let me just top that up. Yeah. So as far as the IS-7 grind, just the IS-7 grind, that is, not the T34 grind, which took another 16 hours, I think it was, in total, maybe 18. You're looking at 51 hours that I've put in to get this IS-7. 51 hours. I'll admit that my look probably hasn't been great for this grind, as far as getting it goes is concerned. And by that I mean, for the first day I probably wasted half of my time doing arcade. Yeah, I did arcade for half a day doing this. And with that was, like I say, a big waste of time. Unfortunately, you know, I can't go back in time and change that. But basically it was to do with the way that I understood the tasks were being done, or how they were being done, and I was mistaken because Gaijin's information was terrible, because they didn't want to make it easy for people, quite simply. It's almost like you had to be elitist to read the bloody instructions. There we go. That means war bride. Because, you know, politically correct motifs aren't Gaijin's thing. Right, I have played this already. I am going to do a quick game with it now. But I'm going to call it after that, I think, because this has been a long, painful grind. And I'm in need of a rest, I think, from this. Fully up to it. So this is not going to go well. I'm going to call that now, before we even get in there. Oh, it's a fully mixed game. Well, if that's going to be the level of matchmaking we get, I'm glad that that's it. To be honest, more so that I don't have to work on this to spade it, thankfully, because I'm done with it. I'm now done with the grind again for the summer event, unless Gaijin decide to drop another one out for aircraft. I really hope they fucking don't, but this is War Thunder Command. Who knows? Anything that I get as far as parts now, I'll be selling on the marketplace, in order to get some Gaijin coins back from the amount that I've spent getting this, or at least trying to get this. The grind for this has been painful, and if I'm completely honest, as far as the grind went, I did mention 51 hours, but that's wrong, because I bought around about 70 odd parts via the marketplace, and that is, I don't know, probably around about at least another 3 hours worth of work, or 2 maybe. So you're probably looking at least 52 hours for that grind that I did for the IS-7. Plus on top of that you've got the grind for the T-34, which was around about 16 hours, so you're looking at around about 68 hours in total that I put in order to get this. Ow. Am I pleased? I'm tired. Tired of doing this grind. As far as getting this goes, I've already done, you know, a fair few games in it, and I will be using it later for grinding out other stuff, but now it's going to get mothballed, and probably similarly to the game, to be honest, because I won't be able to play this as you've just seen, like, I can't play it because Gaijin will throw it into a fully mixed battle, which I don't ever want to do. So if I ever queue this again, it's probably going to be 2 months down the line for the next patch, because quite simply there's no point in queuing it in the meantime.